Alright, today is the day. Boys, we finally got an answer to some of the hardest hitting issues in the recent patch update. And I know a lot of you were mad because you think Embark has kept silent for so long, which to be fair, they didn't. If you check their Discord, they pretty much updated us as soon as they got back from the holidays. Because they have actual people working in those studios, and by the way, aren't massive AAA studios either, who want to spend the holidays with their family rather than working. I know, wow, crazy concept, right? So I said it once and I'll say it again, I am extremely impressed with the speed at which they address the community's concerns, because compared to every single other FPS, this is really fucking fast. Apex! And this update does not disappoint. Well, I mean, it kind of depends on which input you're using, but let's get into it. Patch notes 1.4.1. We're back. Today we have a small, but impactful, patch that addresses the community's feedback on aim assist, fair play, and bug fixes. These changes are the result of an in-depth review of how aim assist works, something we've only been able to validate with a player base as large as ours. Thanks so much for playing our game, yokes. I don't understand why I get it's an egg, but I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit cringe. But anyhow, we have another bigger update in the works for next week, with a major security fix and some new exciting content, so stay tuned for that. Now, on to the juicy stuff. Aim assistance. Zoom snapping angular velocity now has a max cap, preventing unintended rapid 90-degree turns. Camera magnetism will be reduced to 35% from 50%, making players aim less sticky and lower controller accuracy. Zoom snapping time will be reduced to 0.25 seconds from 0.3 seconds. Zoom snapping will be removed from the SR-84 sniper rifle, revolver, LH-1, and all shotguns as it buffs them more than other weapons. Okay, so I am going to tell you right now, after long consideration and trying out aim assist myself, this mechanic is hella strong. Personally, I have not touched a controller in I think 6 years, and I still managed to hit a 22 kill game in lobbies consisting of top 500 players. Because to be completely honest, our rank system is kind of bullshit right now, especially if you're solo queuing. But regardless of whatever skill level I'm going up against, this should never be the case. Because I think it really devalues the time and effort a controller player puts into getting better at a weapon when someone just picking up a controller can produce the same results with a little bit of an understanding of how aim assist and the mechanic of zoom snapping actually works. And before all the aim assist stands come out here and absolutely shit on me, I want to be clear here and say, if you don't understand how aim assist or zoom snapping works, you're not going to have a great time on controller. But if you take an hour out of your day to practice it in the range, to get a good understanding of how this mechanic works, as well as turn your dead zone to absolute zero, you can produce the same results that a veteran PC player can at micro adjusting and tracking. Now, I'm not saying to absolutely toss aim assist out of the game because I understand it is needed. However, this was clearly overtuned. Moving forward, aim assist will ignore invisible players, fixing a bug with the existing system. Well, I guess if you're going to take care of aim assist, you're going to go the whole 9 yards, am I right? But on a serious note, I really hope they address the specialization in the next update. I'm not saying the specialization is extremely powerful or good at ranked, because it's not. It can be countered with recon or even shoving a C4 down their throat. However though, it is really fucking annoying to deal with when you're trying to play Banquet and you have at least 6 invis lights in the lobby running around with a sawed-off shotgun. It really gets old after a while. But more importantly though, it makes the other specializations less desirable to play, which are for me personally multitudes more enjoyable to play rather than cloaked. So with that being said, I really look forward to seeing how Embark plans on tackling this specialization in the next few weeks. Anyhow, we have the best for last here. Clients running key remapping programs on PC will not have access to aim assist. Now, unless you're handicapped and this is the only way you can enjoy your favorite games, I feel for you and apologize on behalf of the community of a couple of bad apples ruining the whole batch. But as for the rest of them, I think all these pieces of shit need to get the banhammer hard. I've seen a lot of YouTube channels pop up just recently, and I'm not saying they're all cheaters, but if you take footage from some of these new channels and compare it to others, their ability to snap, acquire targets, and 360 turns are indistinguishable, rivaling that of some of the best PC and controller players in the world. And they all happened to pop up around the time ReWASD was getting popular. Yeah, I'm sorry, these clowns deserve the banhammer. You know who the fuck you are. And why exactly does this annoy me so much? Because they are stealing opportunities away from honest content creators who are putting in hours mastering their craft. Anyhow, let me digress. I'm still very pleased at Embark for at least taking the first steps on tackling the issues of aim assist. This is so rare in the industry because most companies are afraid to do so because it'll impact their wallets in a negative way. So again, I gotta give credit where credit is due. They were actually listening to us as a community and answering appropriately. But that's all I have for you guys today. I have my aim training guide 2.0 coming out this week, so look forward to that. And if you guys can't wait for that, I've got my first iteration right here. It'll definitely help you warm up and get you good. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.